Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Namaste and the Namaste Experience. Thank you. Buenos dias. Hello, Daphne. I just saw your beautiful picture. I'm going to go ahead and mute you myself. There we go. Right back at you, Daphne. It feels so good to join, doesn't it? To join with mighty companions along the way. What a gift. What a gift. And so together we're going to proclaim the truth of who we are by sharing our morning affirmation. So let me go ahead and bring it up on the screen. And here we go. I am as God created me. If I remain as God created me, fear has no meaning. Evil is not real, and misery and death do not exist. I am as God created me. It's pretty simple. A plus B equals C. If I remain as God created me, and I promise you do, I promise you have no choice. And that is the best news. You don't have a choice about how you were created and how you remain, and that you do remain as you were created in love. Now you can wander off in your imagination and pretend all you want, but it does not change what is true. And you are true, and we will not compromise this. Do you agree?
Yes.
Are we in full agreement on this?
Yes.
You are love and nothing else. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Now, we're going to also join. I've been having fun just looking at the morning lesson from A Course in Miracles and just picking up an instrument and letting some chant come through so we can sing it together. So let's go ahead and we'll do that now. Today's lesson is God being love is also happiness. Doesn't that make sense? God being love is also happiness. So sing this with me. God being love is also happiness. God being love is happiness. Sing that with me. God being love is also happiness. God being love is happiness. Doesn't that feel good? A couple more times. God being love is also happiness. God being love is happiness. Really feel it to the deepest depths of your being. God being love is also happiness. God being love is happiness. Happiness is an attribute of love. It cannot be apart. It cannot be apart. Nor can it be experienced where love is not. Love has no limits, being everywhere. God breathe that in. God being love is also happiness. We can see these two being linked together as one, can't we? Happiness and love. If you're in love, you're happy. If you know that you are love, then you are the essence of joy. Doesn't that sound great?
Yeah.
Everybody want that?
Yeah.
Is there anything but that?
Got it.
That's right. So the last couple of sessions have been a little intense in the sense that we've been diving very deep and doing the work. We've been really looking deep into the so-called dilemma, and seeing that the only solution is love. God being love, it's also happiness. And that's our choice. Do we want to be happy or do we want to be right?
Yes.
A lot of the world is bent on, yes, good one. It's like my daughter when I asked that when she was about 50, duh, I want both. Of course we want both. But which would we prefer if we could only choose one? Happiness. But so much of humanity today is bent on being right. I am right about this. I am right about my opinion about the vaccination. I am right about my opinion about this and that and whatever and everything else. And you are wrong. You see, that's the problem. If I'm right and you have a different opinion of me, then you must be wrong. But what if there is a higher place above it all where we are all wrong and we are all right? All right, we're all right. That feels like a much better place. Remember, out beyond all ideas of right doing and wrong doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. That's where we're called to hang out, beyond all of those things. So we had a couple of beautiful, wonderful sessions in the last couple of days. Well, today is going to be like a warm bath. Don't you just love warm baths? For those of you in Zoom land, the people here are rather jealous of me. Why? Because I am the only one at Namaste Village that has a bathtub. And no, you cannot use it. I have little sensors so that when I'm gone on trips, little cameras that are immediately activated. Then you'll hear a voice, "Get out of my bathtub." No, I'm kidding. But no, you can't use it. But yes, this will be like a warm bath. So let's just close our eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. And just welcome this holy, holy experience, the solution of the soul. Here we go. Your soul, beyond all time and space, longs for nothing, since it looks upon everything that is real and claims it as its own. It looks upon everything that is real and claims it as its own. It is secure within this reality and radiates the same, just as the sun is secure within itself and radiates its light, reflecting the birth of planets and galaxies. So now are you giving birth to the holy instant we share, giving birth to the holy instant we share. And because we share it, it increases for all. What seemed to retract now expands. And since this sacred expansion has no end, it extends forever and forever. Your identity, or who you believe yourself to be, constantly longs for more of what it does not have, because it is insecure within its own unreality. It is insecure within its own unreality. It gathers and it claims, but nothing assures it of its safety. That's because it is never safe within the world that you created to hide from reality. It finds security in being hidden. But now the light has come. The light has come and you can hide no more. Step out of the shadows, holy, perfect child of God, and see the heaven that has been reserved for you before time ever began. See what I mean? Doesn't that just feel like a warm embrace? Step out of the shadows, holy, perfect child of God. Be embraced by heaven. Be embraced by love and happiness and oneness. We don't need to do anything but that, really. It's so simple if we just allow it to be that simple. God being love is also happiness. We will accept no compromise within that. The mind or the ego is looking for 1,000, 2,000, 18 million compromises to the simplicity of salvation. Just let it be simple. You're already home. You never left heaven. You're already whole. And whenever anything else comes up that seems to distract you from that, that's okay. It happens. It could be a thought. It could be something in the body. Whatever it may be, just keep coming back to God being love is also happiness. And then accept no compromise. Every time I try to lighten this message thinking, oh, I'm being too harsh. I'm being too uncompromising. I can't. Because it's so simple when you are uncompromising with it. The complexity comes when you compromise. God is but love, and sometimes is happiness. Often, maybe even usually, but not always. We're saying always. You are always love. You are always the holy, perfect child of God, no matter what. Accept that. Don't compromise it. Don't think any thought like I'm holy, perfect child of God, except when. There is no except when. There's now. Only now. There's no time. There's no deviation. You are the holy, perfect child of God, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Boy, have we tried, right? We've tried very hard to change the will of God, but the will of God cannot be changed. You are holy and lovable, and now and then we just need to hear that, to be reminded. And there's someone who is a constant reminder of this for me, and that is our dear sister Vicky. So I'm going to turn it over to her now and let her, I'll say one thing about Vicky as she's coming on. She is so kind. She has a very, very nice bathtub. Well, no, she doesn't anymore, does she? She sold that house. I haven't seen her new house, so maybe she has a nice bathtub there. But she always let me have a bath when I was there. Thank you for that, Vicky. Do you have a nice bathtub there at the new place? I haven't seen it yet.
Well, Brother James, it's an ordinary tub, but it's a wonderful tub. And it's got little rose petals all around, ready to be dropped in for whenever you visit. So, what occurred to me? It is so simple. And it really is. It's always just a thought away. Like, it's always just a thought away. And we all sink into being sad or blue or concerned about something. I do all the time, but I know the way back. And the way back, it is just where I put my attention. The other thing, though, that I'm reminded, another way that I'm restored to love, just like you are when you're in the tub, James, it's like you just open up. And we open up when we love ourselves, when we extend love to another, when the experience of love is happening. And I know for myself that when I'm lost, turning to the attention, turning my thought to love is one thing. But when I go and give myself away somewhere, the love comes streaming in. It really needs to be activated in me. Maybe because I'm more of an externalist. What is it? Extrovert, whatever that word is. So when I give something, when I give love, it just fills me, and then I remember. It's really that simple. This morning, I have to tell you this. So I wake up. Before I get up, I stay in bed. I do the lesson. I read. I do whatever, and I don't want to get up until I'm centered in spirit, centered in God. So I stay in bed for an hour or so, and I hang out with Jesus. I talk to Teddy, the Holy Spirit. So this morning, and I say good morning every morning to everybody, and I play it out. You know, I'm like a kid. I really play everything out, and I have this string of lights around a picture of Jesus in my room. And every night I say, good night, Jesus. Good night, Teddy. You guys are hanging out together. Don't leave me here alone. Make sure I'm online here. And I turn off the lights. And every morning I turn on the lights. Well, this morning I said, morning, Jesus. Morning, Teddy. How you guys doing? We all okay? And the lights went on. I didn't turn them on. And oh, God, how does this stuff happen? How does this stuff happen? Because when we live in the reality of that comfort of limitless, I guess the lights are always on, but the timing and the timing of it is what feels miraculous, and what feels like a holy contact, and what feels like being joined and recognized. And the truth is, whenever we give love to anyone, yesterday I had nothing to do, so I made up some spanakopita's, little spinach pies, you know, little ones out of phyllo dough with spinach and feta in them. And I brought them down to the office because I didn't have anything to do. I'm not used to not having anything to do. But I said, well, I'll go hang out at the office and bring them something. And it made my day. It made my day because when we love, it is that simple. We are restored to who we are as love. And then nothing gets away. And then we know how to nurture it. We know how to stay in it. It's like if you're a kid and you're ice skating, and I don't ice skate, but once you get going like on a bicycle or skates, you just keep going. The harder part is just to get it, to prime the pump, to get yourself going. So like James takes a bath and he's restored. He's open to that whole Christ consciousness, and 10 books could come through him. And for me, I can make a little something and go give it away. And I gave it away to neighbors as I walked home, and I had more to give away wherever I went, because it's a game of loving. We're here to love. That's it. So go and love, especially if you're blue. Don't worry about being blue, and don't worry about digging yourself out. None of it is so. The whole idea that all of this is neutral, it's not good or bad. It's how we use everything and what we see in it, what its purpose is. When the purpose of everything is to remember that we are the light of God, it's like I always feel like we're on this secret mission. We're on this mission to light up the whole world with love. And when we join 2 or more, or 3 or more, or 4 or more, or 5 or more, oh my gosh, it's a big party in the field, in the energy field of here in time and space, because we're emanating love. That's all. We're just emanating love. So let it be easy. Shift when you're blue, or when you're off, or when you think some position is very important. Don't worry about it. It's all neutral. But what's not neutral is us. We are wholly, truly, positively the love of God. And then as we follow the guidance of love, some of us will go do this or do that, and all of it will be full of love. The value isn't in, what situation or position we take. The value is that we're bringing love with us to every position and every situation. So let it be easy. Go fill yourselves with love. And if you forget how to get to love by thought, go give something away. Call someone and give them your attention. Do something simple. Go pick a flower and smell it. Go look at a YouTube that has children singing or something that opens your heart. So James, brother James, that's my offering, and I'm so grateful that you guys share every morning all your attention and all your time with each other, with us and with each other. It really makes it a morning party every day because the room is full of love emanating. It doesn't matter what we talk about or who talks. It matters that we join and we love and we remember that we're connected. And don't be afraid of pictures in time and space. They won't hurt us, who we are, and they won't hurt our brothers if we remember that we are all that same thing. Thank you, Brother James.
Thank you, Vicky. Can you imagine having a better next door neighbor than Vicky Poppy? You're never going to be lacking love or spanakopita or baklava or anything. Vicky, you can come back here anytime. Move in.
I'll be back. I know that.
So we're going to go ahead, and since we have a little bit of extra time here, I want to turn it over to you guys. I'm going to call on a call Dev in a moment, but we're going to keep it very brief so as many people as possible can share. But I want you to share your love. Share what's vibrating within you right now. The light that's shining through and as you right now. So if anyone has that, I'm going to ask that you raise your hand if you're in the Zoom room or raise your hand if you're right in front of me. But a call, Dave, we'll start with you. Go right ahead.
2 quickies. I wanted to add the rest of the poem that you've been quoting from Rumi. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
And sometimes, depending on the interpreter, the words each other are in italics for extra emphasis.
Thank you.
And the other thing I wanted to say, just in case anybody happens to find themselves in the North Carolina mountains, my bathtub is not just a bathtub, it's a jacuzzi and a steam room and a foot massage and a back massage and lights that change colors.
What is the address?
Next airplane.
Would you please put the address in the comment section?
And I'll be back too.
Okay.
Maybe the same time Vicky comes back.
Bring your tub with you. Thank you, Akal Dev. Who else would like to share something? Go ahead and either raise your hand and if anyone here, Larry, if you'd like to, oh yeah, please, come on up. Come on up. I want everybody to see you. Sit right here.
Well, when I open my eyes of love, I see eyes of love everywhere. And when I open my eyes of love, the love pours from everywhere to everywhere. And it definitely is happiness.
Amen.
There's nothing better than happiness. Just so grateful. And the happiness that led me here is even more happiness. Sometimes you can't imagine more, but it happens. Thank you.
Thank you, dear one. I can feel that.
And can I have a bath?
We may need to get a communal.
But I do know of a hotel where for $30 a night you can have a bathtub.
So there you go, $30 a night, you can have your own bathtub.
There you go.
But the longing for the bathtub is as good as the bath when it happens.
Okay. Well, on Thursdays, we have a group that goes to the mineral
I'm
springs,
coming,
so.
I'm signing up.
It makes me wonder why John Lennon was so confused, thinking that happiness is a warm gun.
Ooh,
You know that song, don't you? Aren't you all Beatle fans?
yes.
Happiness is a warm gun. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't remember that one. Must have tuned it out.
Oh, I'm positive. I'm positive. See, Larry can back me up, can't you? Larry, you want to share anything?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, here comes Reverend Larry.
And then Sharon had her hand up, James.
Someone's got their hand up? I don't see them. Okay.
I will yield.
No, Larry, you go first, and then if you want to say something in the Zoom room, I will only see you if you go down to the reactions button and hit that and raise your hand. Okay, but first, go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say, but what came to me was Course in Miracles says, the only thing that's missing in any situation is what I'm not sharing. And, of course, the surface mind is, what's missing is something that I'm not receiving, that's, somebody or something needs to be, giving me something in order for me to feel whole or happy or complete or satisfied or fulfilled. And so, all truth is paradoxical. So, just like Jesus saying, as you give, you shall receive. If I can, transcend that surface mind and find a way to give or to share or to extend love to another person, or even to, just be have gratitude for the world or the flowers or the birds or the dogs that bark in the morning, the roosters, here I am in Ahihik. There's always something to extend appreciation for. And then that usually reverses that experience of something missing or not working.
I love that.
Or not right in my life. So
I love that. What a simple, beautiful message. The only thing that is missing is that which I am not giving. Wow. Sharon, I see you now. Go right ahead, dear one.
Hi, good morning. Thank you. I wanted to get a little practical and go back to what Jesus talked about at the beginning of the course about the 3 lessons and stages that he sees us in, right? He knows that we think we're here. So the first one is to give all, right? That's our first lesson. It's a preliminary step that we go through of, okay, it's about being the all. I have to give it. Second is also a preliminary step, is to have peace, to teach peace. And also he says that it's a preliminary step still, but he recognizes that we're still here. We think we're here. And the third step is to be vigilant only for God and his kingdom. And that is what you're constantly talking about is the kingdom being beyond the temptations, the little things that, well, I'll have peace, but maybe not this time. Maybe this disease, maybe this war, maybe this person will be an exception to my peace. You're right. It's no exceptions. It's being vigilant for those thoughts that come in and disturb our peace. So whenever you're not in peace, you have chosen wrongly. Be vigilant only for God and for his kingdom. So just love your lessons, James and Vicky and y'all, right? It's just, I love you guys so much. And it's a great opportunity, again, to tell you all, call Dave, thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. We love when you share. Sharon. So we're going to end with Storm. Storm, you want to share something?
Let go and be free. Be all you can be. Learn how to dance by taking the chance. Let go and be free. Sorry. Let go and be free. Oh wow, I just blanked out the song.
That's what happens when we're in love.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just let go and be free.
Yeah. Trust in you. I'll do the last verse because that's all that's coming to me. Trust in your courage and do the work you must do. For God surely standing, keeping a watch over you. Let go and be free. Be all you can be. Learn how to dance by taking the chance. Let go and be free. Ah, others may point, and others may make lots of noise, yet others may never know all of your bliss and your joys. Let go and be free. Be all you can be. Learn how to dance by taking the chance. Let go and be free. A new world awaits you, a world full of love and of light. Take one step forward and feel the new world's delight. Let go and be free. Be all you can be. Learn how to dance by taking the chance. Let go and be free. Your world is different, for you see within their eyes. It's folly to follow the fool when already you're wise. Let go and be free. Be all you can be. Learn how to dance by taking the chance. Let go and be free. Trust in your courage and do the work you must do.
How many verses does
For
this?
God surely stands, keeping a watch over you. Let go and be free.
Yay! Thank
Be
you. Thank you, Storm. We're going to close it out there. We're just going to let go and be free. Thank you, brother. Thanks to all of you.
I also wanted to say, please pray for my daughter. She's having an operation tomorrow. I put details in the chat.
What is her name?
Mariah, Mariya.
Thank you, Storm. So, God being love is also happiness. It's all we need, nothing else. Be vigilant for that. Be vigilant for that love. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, everyone who shared. Thank you, each and every single one. We are so blessed to be able to join. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to close with our prayer protection. Let me go ahead and bring that up on the screen. If you want to stand, you are welcome to do so. And here we go. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen, 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 y punto. Namaste, everyone.
Happy
Thank you.
Wednesday.
I
Bye-bye.
love you
Beautiful
all.
day.
Bye bye for
Namaste.
now.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.